my nightmare.
I just changed my goals.
Hey, okay, I feel that. That's funny you said that, actually. I've been thinking about taking a little break on some stuff. I ain't never took no weed break for real. Okay, let's get into the show because I'm not ready to hit record. Hi everybody.
Hey y'all.
um, so heads up, I'm eating gushers and drinking wine. So
I have tequila.
there's that.
Cheap
Hey,
tequila.
okay,
Because we on a budget. Trying to keep myself on the budget. It's
I feel
hard when you have money to spend, but you know you have a goal to hit.
that. Tell me about it.
Okay.
Okay.
I want y'all to be able to have
Um,
a room to come to when y'all come over my house. Like, oh, I'm about to go to my house. Like, it's a room for y'all to go to bed
right,
in and not sleep on my couch.
right. I feel that. I feel that. I mean, but it is a comfortable one. But
Mm.
anyway, today we are doing. I realized I was looking through movies and everything, and I've talked about it so much that I didn't realize that the only place I didn't talk about it was
Was its
here.
own review.
Right. So oh shit, we didn't do Nosferatu. So we're gonna do that today, along with our top 5 favorite vampires from either movies or TV. Um, which one? We did the movie first last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So then we can do the list first this time.
Yes. Okay. Let's go. All right.
Oh, but you know what? I didn't do our like introductions and shit. See, just starting off. Oh, fuck
You know,
that.
it's okay. It's a Friday. You
I
know,
mean, yeah. You know
we're
what? You're
getting
right. Fuck
very
it. Man
chaotic.
of Horror, Breeding Scream Queen. Y'all know what it
Okay.
is. Um,
You know where you are. Okay.
exactly. Okay. So then, fuck it. Yeah. Top 5 vampires. Um, I'll let you go first.
My number 5 is Angel.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Okay.
love the
I love
show. I
Angel.
actually just love him as an actor.
Mm,
Love him as an actor.
yeah.
Bones is some of my favorite shit. Not that's crime
Yeah.
related, but whatever. Angel was my shit because he appeared in Buffy, which
Mm-hmm.
also, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I don't know what the fuck that man's name is right at the moment. But
David Boreanaz.
whatever you say.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, that's it.
you know, yeah, amazing. I think he played Angel so fucking well. Like,
Man,
you're a vampire. You him. That's just what it is.
I didn't think about because when you're watching it, for the most part, we were all young,
Mm-hmm.
but I never thought about the fact that he was so much older than Buffy. I said, this is actually gross. Get the fuck out.
I watched
She's
Angel
16, and
when you were on rewatch of Buffy, maybe like last summer or some shit. And that was when
Mhm.
I decided to rewatch Angel at the same time. Like we just so happened to be
Eh,
watching those two shows, and I'm just like, this nigga old. And I was like, he's in Buffy.
I'm like, wait. Because
What's
I think it was like
happening?
some shit, some episode, it was like, yeah, she said, I've been alive for 250 years or some shit like that. I'm like, and
Very much
then the
Gilbert
other old
Cookie.
vampire bitches that you can go fuck around with. Right. Jesus.
No.
Okay. So, so in my fifth place, I would do Pam from True Blood.
I got
I
True
think she was
Blood
so.
too. Yeah.
She was such a bitch, but I loved it because it was just like, bitch, I've been living long enough. I really don't care. All this regular human shit gets on my nerves. Like, I think one of my favorite moments is she was like, when she had to change Tara and she woke up the next morning, I was like, we'll stay with her and, teach her to be a vampire. She's like, I slept in a Walmart jogging suit overnight for y'all. You think I'm doing anything else, bitch?
Oh my
Like
God.
Pam was, yeah, I love Pam. Let's
My
see.
number 4. Let me see what my list says. Um, I guess my number 4 is from Van Helsing. Jesus Christ. The
Mm-hmm.
three. vampire chicks, them girls.
Ooh,
They
yeah,
were the shit.
yeah.
Them.
Dracula's brides.
Yes, Jack. Yes, that I love them. Especially for when the movie came out. To think about where CGI was at the time, how good it was to see
Yeah.
them go from
Them
vampires
dresses
to
transformed into their wings. I was
yes,
that shit was
beautifully.
sweet.
Like it was amazing. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that shit was gorgeous. Um, okay. So I'll say for my fourth place, I was recently just talking about this on another show. Lady Gaga's The Countess in American Horror Story Hotel.
Okay.
It was so up her alley. Like just it was Gaga. You know, it was dramatic. It was like scary, but also inviting. Like it was, I don't know. Like I think that's like her perfect. Well, maybe yeah. Fuck it for me at least so far anyway. Because I can see her doing more types of characters like that. But she's just a great villain, and you know I love a good villain. And that bitch is nuts. That bitch was nuts. Yeah.
Okay. So what's funny is I just posted this in my story.
Mhm.
I'm not big into Twilight. It's not. I'm a Harry Potter girl, but I'm not a Twilight girl. And it's funny because most people are either one or the other. I don't know too many people that
Mhm.
are both.
I'm
But Kelly's a
special.
Twilight girl. Yeah, like there are a few
Mhm.
people I know, but there's not a lot of people I know. Most
Yeah,
people
yeah.
one or the other. But Kelly had me watching Twilight. I had her watching Harry Potter. So she's showing me, you know, the scene where they're having this big old fight, and it's actually just like a vision that they're seeing, but you don't
Mhm.
know, of course, until Jasper. He is my favorite from Love Jasper. Him
Man,
getting his head cut off was not on my bingo card when I was watching that movie. Okay, so I was like, yo,
yeah.
not my nigga.
Still
He was
pissed me
like the
off to
best.
all be a dream or a vision, rather. Still pissed me
It
off.
does, but it doesn't because they basically told you like, nigga, we're still gonna kill you. You might lose a couple people, but we're still gonna fuck you niggas up. So
Hmm.
choose wisely. Choose wisely. But Jasper is my number 3.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I feel that. There's like I immediately thought of like the memes online of like his stare because I never noticed it before. He's just like essentially for the first two movies background for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I didn't really pay attention to it. But with the memes I did, that motherfucker would be like, it's like it's these videos.
Cause he dated Alice. So like them two together was
Yeah.
amazing. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah, I love her too. Okay. Hmm. Third place. Huh. Okay. Damn, wait, no. I didn't think I would have such a hard I really love vampires. um, I'll say third place is gonna be Klaus Michelson from the Vampire Diaries and the
Okay.
originals. Um, I I like Klaus because he's complex as fuck. He's definitely a villain. He's definitely a maniac, but like it's a lot more to it. It's so much going on in there, and I love characters who have that much. Like again, I guess just that much going on that are able to portray it all. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like between the two shows, we've seen so many sides of him, but also most of those sides are crazy. And I just love a villain.
You know, they just be so much more interesting than the heroes most of the
Yeah,
time.
for the most
Like,
part, yeah.
it's relatable how you turn
Or
them in.
the what's the term? That's like a hero, but not really. Like the
Anti-hero.
yeah,
Like you're
yeah,
not a villain, but you're not a hero. Like Hancock. Hancock was an anti-hero
mm,
movie.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So my number 2 is Celine from Underwood. Underworld. Goodness gracious.
Mm, okay.
I fucking loved her.
Mm,
Like they picked the perfect actress. I feel like played her. She did very well. Like I've never not liked the Underworld movie. Like I just not. They all so good to me. I love Underworld.
Yeah.
Especially the one with the mix when she had the kid and they were like, "Where's your baby?" And she's like, "Bitch, I don't fucking know." I really don't
You
fucking
tell
know.
me. Shit.
Like
Yeah,
that
I
one
get.
was so good to me. Oh my god. I don't know. She was just a badass vampire. She really just wanted to mind her fucking business. Do her vampire
Yeah.
shit. Do her
Stay out the way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking fell in love with a werewolf. Goddamn them werewolves.
I never fully got into the Underworld movies for real. Like to know them for real. Like I've caught a few here and there. But I'm gonna do it one day. One day.
Okay.
I need to hurry up and finish these gushers. It's making my mouth just wet. Jesus.
I got
Okay.
a joke. Oh my
I'm sitting like.
Anyway, you're number 2.
Okay. My number 2 is. My number 2 is Louis from Interview with a Vampire.
Okay. Okay.
I love the show. I love the series. I love the original. So like when I heard about the remake coming out, I was like, you're always apprehensive for remakes and shit.
Especially when something was good.
It. Yeah, I knew I was gonna love it though because I wanted to watch it for his character because that's I can't think of his name right now, but he's in Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
And so
yeah, we were watching it for the plot.
Right. But the plot actually turned out to be fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
And I just really like his character. Like I feel like I would be like him if I was a vampire.
Okay.
Like, yeah, oh my god, yes, actually, yeah, I see myself in him. Like black gay vampire. I've never had that before. Damn, that's great. That is such a great that's great. I didn't realize that until now.
I'm dead. Like epiphany.
Thank you, Hollywood. That was great.
So I have an honorable mention before I do my first one.
Ooh, okay.
My honorable mention is the Count from Sesame Street.
I mean, I guess he is like, kind of legendary.
He's a vampire. Okay.
Well, yeah, a legendary vampire.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Taught us how to count. But my number 1 is Blade.
Oh, okay. Come on, okay, yeah.
Period.
Hell yeah. But
Oh,
go ahead.
We'll never get that Blade Marvel swear we were getting. So, Wesley Snipes is Blade, period. He was already going to always be Blade, but
yeah. I was going to say, I still think about the blood rave scene. That shit is insane.
I'm going to rewatch the movies now.
That's like the opening scene. Like, it was like, oh shit.
I love a good opening scene. Like some shit that's going to draw you in immediately. And just how you locked in the rest of the movie. Love a good opening scene.
Okay, so my honorable mention is the vampires from Friday Night. 30 Days a Night. Just the vampires as a whole. Like the vampires in that movie, you've never seen that? Like it's the Alaska town that like for 30 days out of the year the sun don't come up.
Yeah. Okay. I'm here now.
That shit.
I didn't know what that was called.
Apparently. Yep.
But once you said Alaska, I immediately.
Yeah. The vampires in that shit were like Alaska. Shit. And the first one, like the
come on, with my
main vampire. I know it's killing me, but this candy is so fucking good.
I'm resisting this fucking joke so bad.
Okay. Oh, I'm sure. I am sure. It's so easy. But okay. The head vampire, the part where he was just like they was about to eat this one bitch or whatever. She like, oh my god, please help me or whatever. And he was like, "That is no good." I was like, "Oh, bitch, oh, he coming." Like that shit was crazy.
That nigga said,
That
"Girl,
shit
you just
was
about to die."
crazy. Yeah, that's it. But so my number one is fuck it. And it's probably gonna change one day because it has. But right now, Aaliyah and fucking Queen of the Damned.
Oh my god! Like when I say that, didn't even cross my fucking mind.
Yeah, the fucking
She
Queen of the Vampires.
played tragic. Okay,
It was the
tragic.
walk for me every time. It's just it's like she hip rolling
It's
and
like she
walking
was
at the
like
same time.
and gliding on the floor, bro. Like amazing.
Literally, I'm like, damn. Yeah, that shit was great.
Mhm. 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 Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so we can go ahead and hop over to the motherfucking review of Nosferatu. First I gotta say I did like the visuals. I love a good contrast. Like I think I mentioned that before here. We were
Mhm.
talking about Tim Burton's movies. Like the darks are dark, the whites are whites. So it's just like this
It
gorgeous.
it it gave very Victorian. That time
Yes,
where
yeah.
things are like, if you're not in the spaces that are
But
really
like it
wealthy,
always rain. It's just always raining.
what is it like London, like that London-y feel you get
Yeah,
from those kind of movies? Yeah, definitely
that
that.
dreary like it's always
Hmm.
raining. Like
Gray
yeah, but
skies, little bits of white, but no sun.
yeah.
Everybody's like you said, that Tim Burton. Everybody's pale because there's
Hmm.
no sun. So
And no black people.
kind of like I am
So
right
yeah,
now. Can't wait for the summer. Very much sugar cookie over here.
no sun and no black people. But anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Niggas ain't
I'm
gotta do
always
everything.
okay when black people not in the bullshit though. So I ain't
Yeah,
mad.
yeah. You know, fuck it. We wouldn't have been there
Because
no
why
way.
would you want? Okay, this is a whole tangent, but why would you want more black people in Game of Thrones? We are watching debauchery, incest,
Yeah,
murder,
let them do it.
kidnapping.
Let somebody else do
Like
it.
there's so much shit going down. Why would you
Yeah.
want black people added to this? Even as an actor, I don't even want to see y'all in this bullshit. Like,
I mean, I'm down for all the bullshit acting wise, but I get it.
I don't want to
um,
see.
so outside of that, though, I think the acting was really good too, and I really want to shout out Lily Rose because goddamn,
She was absolutely possessed.
oh, completely, my
Oh
god.
yeah, she played it very, very well.
I'll say that we can start the full one. The fucking meme, like the part where she I don't know if you got a chance to catch that part when she's like vibrating and like talking and shit. The fucking TikTok meme. I'm putting that still with Nicki Minaj and Rover's Revenge. And so she walk up and she said, "Thanks, saying like this for putting your bitches on." I almost passed out when I
have
like,
seen that. I have seen the fucking little meme
yeah.
thing. Yes, that is hilarious because when the movie opens and it has the scene where it's calling out to her and it asks her, like, swear to me, and she swears to me, and it's just like soft moaning, and then it's like this crazy ass scene that grabs her throat, and she just starts like convulsing on the ground. I'm like, okay.
Possession.
Okay.
So I mean, yeah, that's literally the opening scene. Because she's basically a psychic. She's different. And people think she's weird, which is usually the story. And so she prays like for something out there to come to her so that she doesn't have to feel lonely. And Nosferatu kind of hears that and was like, shit, okay, bitch, what's up?
I'm here.
Yeah. And that's who pretty much does all this shit to her. And
because
he
like
disappears.
he asks her to pledge herself to him eternally. Like, you're not for the humankind, but you mine, basically.
Yeah.
Like, and she like, I swear.
I've been searching for Yeah, like that shit, that voice. I can't even. I don't even. How? Shout out again because we've done it before with him and it. The voice in this shit, crazy, just crazy. Um, but yeah, and like he doesn't see. They don't see each other for years at this point. And she got married to this guy,
Thomas.
and
Come on,
yeah,
Thomas.
Thomas. And so he like basically works for like this little company or whatever that he's basically like a notary version. And
Basically, yeah.
yeah, like um his job, there's like an employer that's rich and he like want him to sell like this house to him, and he want him to come to him with the papers. Like, if you do this, you'll be handsomely paid. And he tell his wife, like, we ain't gonna want for shit after I do this. Like, let me just do this. She like, no, nigga,
Yeah, but even
something
before
feels
he, so
off.
yeah, so before he leaves, she wakes up from the bad dream or
Mhm.
whatever. He leaves, and she's like, they're gonna make him leave now.
Mhm.
And then it goes to him
Oh
being
yeah,
in the homie's office and shit like that, and his
yeah.
boss tell him like he said, like Count Olark is Orlock is telling,
Hmm.
he wants you to bring the papers. He can't come here, which is crazy. If you want to
Hmm.
buy a house here, why wouldn't you just come here to sign the papers and move in the house?
Right.
Why am I coming to you? And you far as fuck in some weird ass ice
Oh,
capade
but yeah.
stuff.
So yeah, he asks the man, and he says it's because he's old.
Yeah, and again, it still doesn't make sense. You're buying a
Hmm.
house with one foot in the grave
Oh yeah,
in this
you come here any
particular
fucking
town
way.
where I live. So that means
Yeah.
you're gonna come here at some point. Like he said, why can't he just sign the paperwork when he gets here? Oh no. You gotta go to him. Why?
Hmm.
Like it doesn't make sense at this point. That stuck out to me like a red fucking flag. Like,
Oh yeah.
no. So he
But she
tells
like
him
explain like, oh yeah, no, yeah, he accepts it or whatever, and then
mm,
she's like, don't go, and she like talking about her dream, like I married death and all this, like, damn it, wet mouth. This is the last candy, so I'm gonna just eat this, and in about 5-10 minutes, I'm gonna be done. um, but yeah, he just like, no, don't like, don't worry about none of that. You just nervous. It's cool. I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna come back, and we gonna be good.
mm,
Um, and so he leaves her with her best friend and her best friend husband and kids.
mm.
Um,
Them daughters was
so
annoying.
as annoying as fuck. Jesus. But Victorian kids, every time I see those Victorian kids were all just
A little
assholes.
special.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, so are too much. But so next they show him like, getting to one of the like, I guess, little villages close by
Yeah,
or
it's
like.
some I can't remember the name of the place. But it's
I know they
somewhere in
like gypsies.
Pennsylvania. Yeah, so he when he gets there, they're like he gets there, he starts to walk towards the end or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
people are like knowing that he came here to go see Orlock or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they not really fucking with him. So they make him
Yeah.
pay double the rate to even stay at the inn for the night. And then so he goes in and he sleeps that night, and then he wakes up to some noises. And then
Mm-hmm.
again, what? Why are women always naked? Why are
Yeah.
they bareback?
Titties
Bareback
and
on
horror go hand to hand, pretty much. Well, I guess
and bush,
because
titties, bush,
yeah,
naked, like just ass naked on the back of the horse. You're
yeah.
bareback on the bareback horse.
But
Like,
before that, real quick too, one of the old ladies, like while he was there and before he went to bed and shit, she told him like, don't go up there to like Count Orlok, like that it's dangerous. But get the fuck on, go away.
Look,
And
when
he just,
old
of
people
course,
warn you, they mean that shit.
they mean that
They
shit.
not playing. Heed that warning, baby. Heed that warning.
Yeah. Yeah, and so he see that shit, which is fucking crazy. And then he wake up
But wait, he
and
sees them walking towards wherever the fuck they're
mhm,
walking. And then he sees them open like a casket, grave site, whatever, and then stab what they assume is a vampire's corpse. And he's like, "Oh my god, no!" First off,
yeah,
shut the fuck
yeah.
up because you have no idea what's going on. And that's when he like wakes up and he's back in his bed with muddy ass
Like, nigga,
boots. And
mind
he's
your
like,
business. This is what they doing outside. This ain't shit. Just
"You
mind your
new here,
business.
mind your business." So, but he wakes up and he's like, "What the fuck?" So he gets, puts his coat on, grab his bag, he go outside. Ain't nobody outside. Literally, fucking
The whole shit
everything,
cleared out.
all the
Yeah.
animals, everything's gone. And now I'm like, go home. This weird.
Yeah.
Go home. Go home.
Yeah. Very.
So
Um,
then he starts to walk off on his own. He just starts to walk,
mhm.
and then he
The
gets
whole fucking day.
this weird carriage starts to come towards him, and you hear like it's almost like
Like
I
growl
don't know if
breathing.
anybody like I've passed out before, so I remember how that felt, and it's almost like you can hear things, but it's muffled. Like somebody has their hands over your ears or something, or you're underwater. That sound when you're underwater, more so. So it's like you hear something coming, and then slowly but surely start to get clearer, and then it's like these horses and this carriage, and he like covers his face, and the horse it's just sideways, and it opens the door for him to get in. Baby, I'm not getting in there. Ain't nobody.
Like the
It's
fuck?
2 live horses, a carriage, and nobody hearing that door open. No.
I'm good.
But of course his white ass gets in.
Exactly. And then it
in.
takes him to the fucking castle. And this is when we like start like really hear him talk.
Mm-hmm.
Chills. I am your like I literally don't even I don't have it yet. You know, I like to imitate voices. I can't I can't get it. But it's so like guttural and like old. It also sounds old. Like it sounds ancient. Like I don't know, but the shit was great. But and he's like nervous as shit, like already. And he tell him like, basically, they signed the papers and everything, and he kind of like is kind of fucking with him, and then he
because
cuts
remember
it.
he accidentally cuts himself right before he signed the papers. He accidentally cuts himself. And then he like passes out, and he wakes up with like some bite marks on his chest and shit. Like, hold on, dog. What are you doing?
What the fuck?
And so he all extra unsettled as you should be.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Hey, bitch, give me that locket with your wife's hair in it. Also, why are you
hey, run that chain
with your fucking wife's hair in it?
Yeah.
That's not weird. That's weird. That's weird. I don't care what times it is. Why are you walking around with my hair in it?
But so funny, she might have done that.
She weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I meant like probably like some witchy shit.
Whatever, weird.
Like protection or something.
If it's for protection, fine. Anything else is weird.
Oh yeah.
But now
but he like, okay.
Hey, yo, I'm sick. I want to leave. Yeah. He said no. That nigga was like, nah.
He give him the necklace, and he don't give it back to him.
Yeah, he never.
He just take that bitch.
Thank you. Snatchy.
Literally. And so, like, he tell him to stay the night, whatever. Like, literally forcing him. And after that, he like, I want to go. Let me see what. Yeah. And he like, yeah, I'm sick. I want to go. And he like, no, you still stay here. You can't travel while you sick.
Yeah. Also, he told him like, it's a curse to travel when you're not well.
Mm-hmm. It is a bad omen to travel. Like it was. I'm gonna figure that shit out. I'm gonna get it. But yeah, and obviously at this point he does it, or not even on purpose. He ends up passing out again. And he wake up with bite marks on his chest this time. And he walks around the castle and shit looking for it, and he finds his body in that coffin.
Yeah, naked and decaying. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was like, what the fuck? And he woke up on his ass after he like hit him. I think he had an axe, pickaxe. Okay. It's getting fucking me up. He wake up and chase him through the castle, and he basically gets to this room and jumps out the window.
Yeah.
And
He
over into
falls in the
the
river. Yeah, he falls in the river after you get out of there. And that helps him escape or whatever. He goes into a church.
Yeah, and they save him.
And then that's when he learns more about the fucking vampire and shit. Of course, when you go to church, they're gonna have all the history on the vampire.
Exactly. Now he like, I need to go back. And they just like still hold on to him. Like, no, you still need to get better, whatever. And at this point, now they do like a short, what's the movie, Voyage of the Demeter? They do like,
oh yeah, we did a review about that one.
Yeah, so like they kind of, this is the part where they do that scene because he Orlok goes, gets on the boat or whatever to get to London, and inside his coffin is like the plague rats. And basically, by the time it gets to London, everybody on the fucking boat is dead from the plague because they all been, eating their ass up the whole shit. Crazy. So now we get back to the wife. You see her in a little second, and she's like sleepwalking, having seizures and shit, going fucking through it, and just thinking about her man. Like, where is he? Because he been gone for a while.
Like,
what the fuck?
Come back.
And her, she's staying with her best friend and her family, and her best friend's husband kind of like don't like her because of all this shit. But they're like, fuck it, we're gonna try to get her some help. And they go to this doctor who is like, he was a scientist.
Yeah,
he was a scientist.
He went with his old mentor or whatever.
And he came back and examined her and was like, oh no, this bitch got a demon on her. Like,
yeah, because he was in occult beliefs. That's why he went to him. He was like, yeah, this bitch under a spell.
Yeah. And
he told him who it was.
Yep. He's like, it is Nosferatu. And like, excuse me. So yeah, he like, it's Nosferatu, whatever. And he kind of tells them about like it's just like a person, like this entity. I don't remember what it was called or who it was called, but it's like been this guy who's been in jail since the beginning of the movie. It's like these random side scenes of like this guy, and so he is like Orlok's helper, basically. And once his boat gets there, they let the rats out and all that shit. And so now that he's here, he goes to Homegirl in her sleep. And, it's basically like,
that nigga said, I can't love you, bitch. But
yeah.
I can't love you.
Literally. And he like, your husband signed for like, he signed a contract for you, basically. Like he did it unknowingly. Yeah, he did it unknowingly. So he like, he don't give a fuck about you. And at this point, I'm done playing. Quite like literally. So he like,
while all that is being said, he like, I can't force you to love me though. You got to do that shit willingly. Like, within 3 nights, or I'm gonna die, or I'm gonna die. I'm gonna kill your husband.
I'm gonna kill your husband and anybody else in your life.
Yeah. So I'm not even just anybody else in your life. I'm gonna kill this whole fucking country, this whole country, city shit. I mean, all
that shit.
where we are, bitch, everybody gang.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gang. If you don't love me, bitch, and commit yourself to me and leave this nigga,
That's it.
I may start with him, and then I'm kill everybody else.
That's it. Yeah.
Like, okay.
He like, yeah, bitch, 3 nights. 3.
Um,
And so, you know, at this point, he gets back home. She like he finally made his way back, and she like run outside, you know, or right before he comes back, she's like, he's back, and she runs out. You know, he come up on a fucking horse and just literally falls off that bitch. And she tells him about Orlok, like how, you know, everything that happened before and all that. And she don't say that. So this the first night. Oh, and you know, we missed it. Before all of this, the plague is like fucking the city up. Like everybody fucking sick everywhere. Like, and her best friend, yeah, her best friend ultimately ends up getting sick too. And so this first night he kills the best friend and their kids. Like throughout the whole movie,
so
I
it's
thought
not
that was
just
great.
that the husband came back; she fucked her husband, right? And this part made me cackle because it made me think of like the little side bitch post on social media. Like, I can't believe he fucked his wife. Like, bitch, are you hearing yourself?
Excuse me.
She fucked her husband, big dog. What is you mad about?
Yeah,
that made me cackle. But yeah, because she fucked him, he said, "Bet I'm about to kill your best friend and their kids."
Mm-hmm.
So that's what he did.
Yeah, literally.
And then the nigga, the dead best friend's husband was like mad and fucked his dead wife's body and died.
Yeah, he got sick because she had the plague.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, if the kid, like, so when he killed the wife and kids, it was like early on in the movie, the little girls that cried about a monster in their room and under their bed and all that shit. And the daddy just like, okay, I'll go check on it, whatever. And clearly it's just like some kid shit. But they do it a lot. And so this night, the daddy ain't even waking up. He like, whatever. And the mama like, fine, you know, I'm gonna run because they like screaming. She go in there, that motherfucker is just standing at the window eating these children.
Crazy.
Like, God damn. But yeah, so at this point the scientist is like, look, the only way we can basically stop this is the maiden.
They say a fair maiden sacrifice.
Her sacrifice.
Yeah. So she like she conspired to keep Thomas away so he wouldn't stop her and shit. So they go to the manor and they accidentally kill Knock. His name was Knock.
Yeah.
When he was in the coffin, because why are you sleeping in there? My thought was,
but that was the motherfucker who was his assistant, or you know.
But like, why are you sleeping in there?
He wanted to be close to his master.
Weird.
I forgot there was one scene earlier where he
assistant, but you're weird.
Right.
You're extra weird.
There was a part where I don't remember what the fuck he said, but Nosferatu like smacked the shit out of him. So shit. But yeah, so they take homie Thomas to, you know, like you said, his place. They kill Knock, and then they like, you know, we gotta burn all the rats and shit. And then he starts to realize, like, wait, and he like, this was the only way.
You know, Thomas wasn't stupid. He was figuring out shit pretty fucking
he realized
quickly.
it. Yeah, but so yeah, so this is the last night. Yeah, she opens up, like, Nosferatu gets there and opens up, you know, she opened up the door, like giving herself to him willingly, and he starts feeding her while Thomas is trying to get back. He's just feeding, like, because it's irresistible to him. And basically, the sun is starting to come up,
and she was like, smart about the timing of it all.
Yep, yeah, because it was like 3-4 in the morning or something by the time he got there, and like, she, you know what I'm saying, pulls him back like, no, feed. He keeps feeding, and the sun is just rising, and before you know it, the motherfucker dies.
He's
But
dead.
also because he's drained her, she dies too. Right
Yeah, but
as
that was
Thomas
her
gets to the
giving.
door.
So he like
Yeah, her
hold her
sacrifice.
hand as she dying and everything. And then that her sacrifice freed everybody's the plague of him. So
Yep.
yeah,
Crazy.
very rare when you got white women dying for the majority.
Yeah.
Very rare. Everybody got to die for the white woman.
This time we got the white woman dying first.
That was a shocker to me, honestly.
But no, I really enjoyed acting. I really love Lily Rose Deep's acting. Like, we didn't go fully into it, the part where she told him about it, just because I mentioned it earlier. But that shaking shit, like she did that shit herself. But that's so crazy.
It was really good. She I think
she's fucking that up. I mean, you know what? Did you watch that show at the weekend on HBO? Oh my god, The Idol. That's what she was in that, and that was kind of her thing. It was kind of a weird sexual show, but it's good at the same time.
Even just the
I liked it.
Because I watch my shows with subtitles. I don't know why that word wanted to escape me so bad. So it was like gentle moaning, and I'm like, ugh.
Ew. That moan was so gentle, bitch. No. Okay. All right. Yeah. So let's go ahead and rate this thing. Okay. Watchability, I would give it half because I feel like it's not for the average film watcher.
This is a movie I would watch again, but it's like a certain. It's kind of like when we were talking about the black and white movies. Like I have to be in the mood to watch it. Not that I wouldn't watch them again. It's just a certain mood that calls for that.
Yeah, I get that. Same. Kill count? Nah, it wasn't. I mean, I guess outside of like the plague. Or like didn't really kill anybody. Well, the kids and the girlfriend. Sorry, I thought about that. No, I'm just not gonna give it kill. We didn't see a lot of death.
Besides that family, no one else died that I can remember.
Yeah. Well, I'll give.
Yeah, because the time just disappeared. We don't know what the fuck happened to them people.
Yeah. I'll give it half for gore because of the way Nosferatu's body looked, and then for the crazy motherfucker in the jail eating fucking bird heads and shit.
Real quick. What was the naked man for?
That was just the crazy motherfucker. The
assistant.
Or like his slave, I guess. Yeah, but I would say more so his slave.
I had to think about it like, I don't know why my brain didn't put two and two together. Like, that was who we was talking about. Because I'm like, that nigga was naked, right? I said, what the fuck was he about? But that's who they were.
Well, some crazy shit. Killer Fear Factor. Yeah. Because I mean, for me, it's the voice. I mean, yeah, but it's really just the voice that is like, ooh. Yeah, fuck it, I'll give it that. And cinematography, yeah, I'll give it cinematography.
I love the way it was shot. Yeah,
that shit was gorgeous.
Very much so. I love timepieces because usually they are shot so well because you have to be down to the detail of what it looks like.
Okay. Oh yeah, 3 out of 5.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that ain't bad. Yeah, okay, I fuck with that. Wait, is that? Yeah, it's 3. We gonna say that. Because I'm like, wait, did I count that right?
Please.
Jesus. Okay. Anyway, I appreciate you, love, as always. Damn, it was something else I was gonna say.
I don't know, but I want you to watch Heart Eyes. If you need me to send you a link to where I watched it, I will.
Okay. Yes, please.
But it's on. Yeah, I'll send it to you. It sucked, and I'm glad I didn't spend the $30 on going to see it because I go to the drive-in and it's $30 per car. But I'm glad I just watched that and didn't see it on my laptop because neither movie was worth me paying for it. But I am excited to talk about it.
I feel that. Okay. Hell yeah. Yeah, send that to me. We can do that next week. We can do it next week. Shit. Yeah, but okay,
Matter of fact,
all right.
it's Let Me Watch This, whatever new version of Let Me Watch This, it's on there.
Oh, ooh, okay. Hell yeah, because it's a few that I'm meaning to watch, and yeah, okay. Fuck yeah, I seen that. Damn, what else was I gonna say? Okay, fuck it. Before I let you go, love, just as always, just let the people know where to find you and all that good stuff.
The Chantel Catering on Instagram. Don't follow my
That's
personal
right.
page. It's weird. Don't do that. We not personal. Cause you can follow
Right.
my business page. I mean, I don't really post on there much. I post on my story. That's a whole nother thing. But that's where y'all
Yeah.
find me.
Right. Okay, love. Yeah, same. Follow the Instagram page, man, of horror_podcast. And I'm pushing my book again because why the fuck not? You know what I'm
Why the
saying?
fuck
So if
not?
you ain't got it, it's Katie
Get it.
Diaries.
And look at
ASAP.
the magazine. All of that.
ASAP.
All
Right.
of it.
All right, love. I will talk to you later. Everybody, stay spooky.
All right.
Peace.
I love you.
Love you. Bye.